Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the disappearance of Jay Herrick Benjamin. It says he's been missing since December 11th, 2002 from Billings, Montana, 41 years old, 6 foot tall, about 165, 170 pounds. So let's see. It says this is his strawberry blonde hair, but it doesn't look strawberry blonde to me. It looks brown to me. And I feel like the color of people's hair is left to the interpretation of the person that's looking at it, where one person might say, you know, you have a child and they have strawberry blonde hair and they grow up with blonde hair, and then when they get older it starts to darken, so then somebody else might consider it sandy brown or brown, and people that are around people that have black hair all the time might say that somebody else doesn't have black hair, that they might have dark brown hair. And I look at it and it's the color that I see right away. I'm not going to sit there and, the color that I see that stands out the most is the color that I think it is. If it looks black, because it's very dark, I'm going to say, oh, they have black hair, even though somebody else might say dark brown, and they might say they have brown hair. And if it looks brown, I'm going to call it brown. And if it looks very blonde, then I might call it blonde. And strawberry blonde, to me, is like more, strawberry to me seems like a reddish tint, but I don't know. And then auburn to me is like a reddish brown. So I don't know. I guess it's left to the interpretation of the person. So his vehicle was located on Ortiz Lane, Carbon County, Montana. Right? Here's a picture of him. There's some more pictures of him. If you have any information about what might have happened to him, please contact authorities and let them know. Even if you gave them the information years ago, here's the number for the Billings Police Department, 406-657-8461. Maybe you could write them a letter if you want to remain anonymous, or send them an email if you want to make sure that more than one person gets it. You could CC a couple of people. And just any information you have. This says he was born August 13th, 1961. And I don't know if he lived in Montana or if he was traveling through, or it doesn't tell us. So then we don't know which direction he was going or coming from or anything like that. To look for a John Doe, or maybe to, wonder what happened to him. And here's Ortiz Lane. So it's in the middle of nowhere. Why is this vehicle abandoned there? Was it out of gas? Was it broke down? Was it still running? Why was his vehicle there? And surely somebody would, it's Wyoming. Somebody's going to give you a ride. You're not going to just be stuck out in the middle of nowhere with nobody giving you a ride, right? Because the people are so hospitable and, they're kind. So let's see. So Billings is way over here. And that's there's Park City. And there is the borderline of Wyoming down here. There's Idaho, Washington, Oregon, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska right up in here. We have Canada. So, and then I looked to, you know how you go to search people online and it brings up these addresses. And this is 2010. This is 1986. Says he lived in Elko, Nevada. I don't know if this is him or not. It could be somebody else because I can't see the Social Security number. I don't know what it is, and I'm not a professional investigator. I just typed in his name in Google search, and this came up. So this says he went missing when? He went missing 2002, right? So 2002. So this is 96. It says if it's him, Nevada. 2000, Billings, Montana. So maybe he was living there. 98, Billings, Montana. 1996, Billings, Montana. If this is him, he might have been living there. 1988, Illinois. 1992, Billings, Montana. 1988, Butte, Montana. 1999 mentions Illinois. If it's even him, like I said, and would he have been traveling to Illinois if it was him, or did he have relatives there? And like I said, I don't know if this is him, because 2010 it mentions the Illinois again. And I wonder why that comes up. Did he have two houses? 1998, Elko, Nevada. So I don't understand why these, I don't. Vacation, business, rental apartments, I don't know. So then I'm going to bring up some does that I found while I'm doing a search. Doesn't mean any of them could be him. Doesn't mean he's deceased. Doesn't mean anything like that happened to him. It just means, hey, let's look at some does, right? So we have one in Dallas, Texas, 30 to 45 years old, 5'8" to 6 foot tall, brown hair, brown eyes. He had hazel eyes, didn't he? Let's see. See, his hair looks brown to me. Brown hair, hazel eyes. So this is the brown hair, brown eyes. So that cannot be him, right? Phoenix, Arizona. This man was found May 19, 2003. 6 foot tall. Estimated death weeks only. Brown hair, long brown hair, beard, mustache, no color for the eyes, prosthetic heart valve. So that would tell us information right there. If we knew if he had one, white tennis shoes, jeans, blue button-up shirt, white socks. And I don't know if that looks anything like him or not, but there's that one in Phoenix, Arizona. We have a John Doe in California, found 2004. Age 40 to 50, 5'10" to 6'2". Estimated year of death 1999 to 2004. That's a long stretch, so that could be almost anybody. Incomplete skeletal remains found in a canyon, so we don't know who that could be. Unknown hair color or completely bald. And let's see, we have this John Doe, found 2015, King County, Washington, age 30 to 70. This could be almost anybody. There's so many people that this could be. Estimated year of death 1994 to 2005. We would assume it would be somebody that went missing near King County, Washington, right? We have this John Doe, found in San Jose, California, 5'9" to 6'1", age 35 to 60. Estimated year of death 1998 to 2000. Long-standing severe arthritis in right shoulder as a result of a traumatic event. The left arm is approximately 2 inches shorter than the right arm. Possible smoker. Would you notice if their arm was 2 inches shorter? So, and then it describes their clothing. Located in the Grant Ranch Park in the Mount Hamilton area of unincorporated San Jose. The site was on the trail known as Lakeside. So if you have any information about who that might have been, maybe it was somebody that was out there hiking or something and something happened to them. And you know who that could be. So please contact authorities if you do. This man was found in Canada in 2004. Estimated year of death was 3 to 6 years prior, which would make it more like 2001 to before that. But I'm leaving them in here because I'd rather have too many than too few. Age is 30 to 50 years old. Doesn't have unknown height, unknown weight. So that, that leaves it to be the possibility for a lot of people. Close proximity to an Indian reserve, so maybe it was a native Indian that went missing. And then we have this John Doe found in Las Vegas, Nevada. Estimated year of death 2000 to 2002. Found January 12, 2003. Only 5'8", and he's about 6 foot tall. So this is way shorter than 6 foot tall. This is like 4 inches shorter. Hikers found a partial skull in the area of Cow Canyon Road and Deer Creek Road. Delivered it to Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And I'm going to leave this one in here because of when it was found, even though it was only found like a month after he went missing. Even though the person's shorter. Like I said, I'd rather have too many than too few. This John Doe was found in New Mexico. Homicide. Could have been biracial, white, Hispanic, 35 to 40 years old. Unknown height, unknown weight. When was the death? Found in 2003. Estimated date of death years prior. Hikers in the forest area of Santa Fe National Forest, about 2-mile hike from the road, came across a portion of a skull exposed in the ground. The area was part of an arroyo, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, with the remains in a sitting position. A portion of a skull exposed in the ground in a sitting position. No artifacts were found with the remains. And my last one is this John Doe was found in Sacramento, California. Found in March 2003. Estimated date of death was 2 to 12 weeks prior. 12 weeks prior would be 3 months, which could have been about December. So the man could have died between December and March. 5'10" to 6'1". Only 102 pounds? How could you be 6 foot tall and only weigh 102 pounds? I don't even think, I think that's got to be a typo, right? Is that even possible? Or did something happen and he slowly starved? How do you weigh 102 pounds? I know somebody who was about 5'4" and weighed about 100 pounds when somebody was mistreating them and not letting them eat hardly at all. And so, and then Karen Carpenter, when she died, she was what? She was much, yeah, I don't see how she weighed up, I don't think she was that tall or weighed that. Yeah, I just don't see how it's possible for somebody to be 5'10" to 6'1" and 102 pounds, unless something happened to them and they were starving to death. I'm wondering how much would your bones and stuff and your skin and everything weigh if you were 6 foot tall. How are you going to be 100 pounds? But you let me know if that's possible, especially with a man. I feel like that's got to be a typo or something. Or maybe they're just weighing his bones. I don't get that. Toxicology tests indicated he used methamphetamine and antidepressants. But still, 100 pounds? That's incredible. Dark-colored nylon-lined jacket with hood, starter sport, size large, goes his clothes. Said it was located in a vacant field along 27th Avenue near a retaining wall along Highway 99 in Sacramento, California. Wow. Anyway, if you have any information about what might have happened to Jay Herrick Benjamin, please contact authorities and let them know. Maybe you remember him, and maybe you gave him the information years ago. If you did, please give them the information again. Maybe you didn't know he was missing till now. And any of these John Does, if you know who they might be, please contact authorities and let them know. Feel free to leave comments. Don't forget to pray for their families or loved ones, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.